Hi team Mira and Physio Megan here. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about breast health and breast support. And the reason I want to talk to you about that is because it's quite an under-researched area. And I have been watching some presentations from a researcher called Nicola Brown from St Mary's University in Twickenham. And I want to share some of the things that I've learned from their presentation. So breast tissue isn't very well supported. There isn't much muscle, well, there isn't any muscle in breast tissue. It's mainly supported by the skin. And when we run, our breast tissue moves independently of our body. So it can go up, down, side to side, forwards and backwards. So we want to make sure that we're trying to reduce some of that movement. And the reason that we want to reduce some of that movement is we want to help reduce any damage to the skin. We want to help to reduce any pain occurring as that breast tissue moves around. And we want to help to improve the performance as you as a female athlete. So if you were to run for 1 hour at a 10-minute mile pace, your breast tissue could bounce up to 10,000 times. So if you're thinking about doing that regularly, that's going to put lots of stress on the skin and reduce the elasticity of the skin if you're wearing an ill-fitting bra. As we age, we naturally reduce elasticity in our skin as well. So we need to make sure that as we're an aging athlete, we want to make sure we're getting adequate breast support for our runs. Reducing the amount of movement that's going on in those breasts as we're running will hopefully try to reduce any discomfort or pain going on there, which means you're more likely to go for runs and potentially longer runs as well, or more frequent ones. And as well, having adequate breast support can actually improve performance. So there's research to show that having adequate breast support can improve your stride length by up to 4 centimeters. So what that equates to is if you were to run a marathon in an ill-fitting sports bra, you'd have your time at the end. And then if you were to run that same marathon again in a well-fitting sports bra, you could actually reduce your time by up to 12 minutes, which I think is massive over the course of a marathon. So adequate breast support can be really, really important, not just for reducing the tissue damage to the skin, improving pain, but also improving your performance as a female runner. Now, there are a few things that we want to look out for when we're fitting a sports bra. And I'm going to Nicola talks about this best fit criteria. So there's the traditional method where we would get a tape measure, measure underneath the breasts for how the straps, how wide the bra needs to be, and then we'd measure through over the widest part of our breast tissue, and the difference would give us our cup size. But what we know is that different shops, different manufacturers have different sizes. Just like buying a pair of jeans, you're always a size 10 in one shop and a size 14 in another, or something similar. The same it's the same with bras, basically. So we want to try and step away from this traditional, this is the size bra that I am, and we want to go with this best fit criteria instead. So we want to look at the underband. So the underband should fit firmly around the chest wall and be the same length the whole way around. So we don't want that awkward raising up at the back. Okay, that means that the band is not fitting properly. We want to make sure the straps are not too tight or too loose. So you want to be getting at least no more than 2 fingers underneath the straps of your bra. We want to make sure that the cups are being filled adequately by the breast tissue. So we don't want any overspilling of our breast tissue, and we don't want any like gaping where our breast tissue isn't quite filling the cups either. The center of the bra should be firmly touching against our body. There shouldn't be any like weird gaping or gapping or anything like that. And if you're wearing an underwire, it shouldn't be sitting on the breast tissue. It should be following the natural curve of the breast. Now, as we know with regular bras, these can all vary in shapes and sizes. So it's important that you're trying your bras on and you're seeing if they fit. And you're not just saying, oh, I'm a 34D, that will do, that's the one that should fit me. So best fit criteria over the traditional method. And there's some really great reasons to invest in an adequate sports bra. If you have any questions on that, because that's a very whistle top 5 minutes on breast health and breast support, then please bob a comment below, or feel free to send me a private message if you have any other questions on that. I hope you found that helpful. Yeah, and other than that, guys, happy running.